Here's some pictures that I've recently taken. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello. I don't know what brought you here, but come and stay, subscribe, be my bestie. If you're returning, what's up squad, what's up gang? Today we are doing the long-awaited how I take my pictures and edit them all by myself. If I don't have someone with me to take my pictures, I still get my pictures done. I take them myself. We just got to get what we got to get, period, right? So please ignore my ensemble. I have been taking never-ending white pictures. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you definitely should. I like to do color themes. We are currently in white, all white, everything snowed out, icy gang, whatever you want to call it. I'm coming directly from taking a picture on top of the roof because I was trying to beat the rain, which it just started. So if any lashes or anything's coming off, please do not check me. The sun was so hot and I'm like, let me just continue going and let's just go. So the footage that I have for you guys is actually a picture, the first picture that I took. And that's the one I took downstairs, which was actually really hard to do, surprisingly, because I had to be looking good in both mirrors. So that was like not the best like picture to take by yourself, but regardless, we still got some pretty good ones, and then I got some really good ones outside as well. So I'm gonna go over my camera equipment. You don't have to use my camera, you don't have to use any of that stuff. It's really about perseverance and diligence to just get the pictures done. I'm strictly going to go over what works for me, and let's get into it. So I have the Canon EOS 80D. I have had this for about a year and some change now. I got this on Amazon for $650, guys. It retails around $900 if I'm not mistaken, but I got a used version of it on Amazon from the Amazon warehouse. It came in 2 days. It had one scratch on it on the body. I literally can't find where that is anymore. 1000% otherwise, and ooh, great condition. I don't even like having my lens off of this because it just be collecting dust in there, but this is the lens that I use. I got this for Christmas. Not on my coin, not on my dime, because it is expensive. It retails at $749. I did get this new. I don't like taking chances with lenses. You can rent a lens to make sure it's the right one for you. This is a Sigma lens, and it's an 18 by 35 millimeter, and it goes to 1.8 aperture, which is what gives you that like blur, beauty needed, you know, effect. I sometimes really love that, and other times I don't. So it just kind of depends on what type of picture I'm using, but definitely for video, I definitely use it at 1.8 for my videos. And then it just depends on the picture quality, what I decide to put the aperture on for that. So that goes right on here, and as soon as you put this bad boy on, you gotta line these hoes up on red, and twist. Boom. So this is really good. It has the feature and the ability to be in autofocus or manual right there. The last piece that I put on my camera to make it as heavy as possible is an external flash. So this guy right here, you have to make sure that the camera is off before you put this on. So you need to make sure that the little keys here line up so you don't break it, because that's a hot mess. Lock it. I can definitely link a video, all the videos that I used to help me set this up, because it took me like 4 hours to figure out how to make this work with this, because it is not the Canon brand. It was some tricks and some hoops that you had to go through to do this, but definitely worth it because it does the same for me as what I've seen the quality of those flashes. So now I'm gonna put the battery in. Here is the battery that comes with the Canon. I definitely recommend getting one of these type of batteries. They're like dummy batteries that connect to a power adapter. My daughter just broke mine, so I have one coming in the mail. But this will last me for videoing about 3 hours before this will die if I'm doing videos. When it comes to pictures, it's never died on me. Even though I've done multiple outfits, so I guess take that for what you will. Easiest way to do this for me is to use my phone, and the way you do that is you go to the wireless settings. So I go to the menu, and then it's on this bar here. I hit the wireless communication, I hit the second option, and let's disconnect this because it's already connected. You have all these different options. You can connect to your camera, another camera, you can connect to your phone, you can connect to your laptop. I connect to my phone, it connects, boom. Okay, Then from there, I'm able to go into, I'm gonna screen record. Hopefully nothing crazy happens on my phone. I go to the Canon app, and then from there I hit Wi-Fi, boom, EOS, connect to the camera Wi-Fi. If it's your very first time doing it, it'll be like a code that you need to use that will show up on here to type into here. Once you do that once, you're fine. Then from there I hit remote live shooting. And then now you can see what's going on right here. You can do both video and pictures. So like, let me just put this facing me. Oh, we got some under boob here. I'm just gonna put this here so you guys can see. And then you can like click on your face, make sure it's focused on your face. You can change what type of timer. I like to do a 2-second timer. Let me just really cover my boobs up because the bottoms are out. I like to do a 2-second timer. And I would just click on my face, make sure it's focused. You know, whatever I was doing there. So we're gonna really put this in the memories. So that's how I connect my camera to work. You can do the same thing with remotes. If I am taking a picture where I absolutely feel like I cannot have my phone showing in the picture, or if a specific pose that I know I'm not gonna be able to hide my phone, then I have a different remote that I like to use, and I can show you guys that as well. It's just way more complicated and difficult to use, but you can use, this is a little bit easier to hide. My phone is still way larger than this smaller piece here, so I can like slip it in my pocket, slip it in my purse, slip it behind my back, put it in my waistband. I'll be doing whatever I need to do to get the picture, and I'll be getting the picture. There is the option to use this little wire here, so you connect it here. And then from there, the controller goes here. You're able to then turn both of these on. And then from there, you have to put it on the correct channel. And once it's on the correct channel, take pictures on here this way. So I honestly rarely ever do it this way, because when the benefit of using the phone is that you can click on your face and keep making sure your face is the center, because if you move slightly sometimes and you're not there to ensure that it's still the little square around your face, then the picture can be like a soft blur, which is, you can sharpen it so much, but again, only so much. So it gets frustrating whenever you like really had a pic that you wanted and it's blurry. My only complaint about a lot of things that I have here is batteries. So this uses 4 AA batteries. It also does not turn off like auto. So if you forget, you'll come back and it's dead. So you always have to make sure to turn this off. This needs 2 AAA batteries if you want to do it this way. And this needs also 2 AAA batteries. I just had to double check. The nice thing about the external flash is that it comes in a pack of 2, at least the one that I bought. And then you can use this remote here if you like, and you can fire them off at the same time. I personally have never needed anything in my life for Instagram to need to have 2 external flashes, but some of y'all really be getting it going. I'm not one of them people, but you might be. So that's an option if you need it. Another disclaimer, this camera is so heavy, guys. It's so heavy. That's a good thing if you want to use your phone. I mean, again, you can't see your face, but there's really good apps that you can use, and it's so nice because you can put it on timers. I'll show you a picture where I actually used Lens Buddy here. You can do it on sets of like 10 seconds for 30 pictures, or 5 seconds for 500 pictures. Based on how many seconds you are saying, like say you want 10 seconds at 60 pictures, it says capturing 60 photos at this rate will take 10 minutes. So it tells you how long it's gonna take. It's a really good app. My best app to use if I'm using my phone. 2 things other than that is memory cards. I have a memory card book as well as endless memory cards. I have some at 64s, I have 32s, I have 256s, I have 128s. Gigabytes, that is. Depending on what the project is, sometimes I like to keep them very separate. Other times I'm fine with using that same memory card for all of my photos. The nice thing about using the Canon app, when they're connected, you can literally get off of remote live shooting and hit images on camera, and you can click and select, and they send straight from my camera to my phone. Like, so I can immediately edit my pictures right after, and it's just a good grand old time. Last thing I have for you guys is tripods. So the tripod that I recently just invested in is this one here. So it's not heavy at all, but it is heavy duty. It gets pretty compact. This part can swivel off and be like a handheld down here if you need it to, but you can also just tighten it and make it not spin. So that's really nice. It has the ability to go 360 and it can hold the weight of my camera for the most part. I will say that I've had this for a bit now, and the only time it was about to fall over, when I was on the 15th floor and the wind was blowing, you know, like at the skyscraper level, that's when it was low-key tippy and tottering. So that's what I will say about that. I ain't like that. I'm like, girl, you better not drop my $3,000 camera to me and you. You can move it any way you need. It has like a little bounce back. It can go all the way this way. So if your camera is, you know, turned, gives you like a little bit of pressure, so you can just like pop it. So if your camera was turned this way, now you can take some vertical pictures. The shoe goes in here. So yeah, I usually just leave this in, to be honest, because I actually don't really take it off of here too often. I usually just take the lens and the external off. It goes here, boom. And then you can tighten it or loosen it as much as you want. There. And this will usually be twisted higher for me. I can go all the way down, all the way up, no issues whatsoever. This is on halfway on the rug and halfway on, but yeah, you can spin it any way you want. Tighten this part as well. So yeah, the only downfall I would say with this is like, this is not good for outdoors that's on like grass or something. I personally never in my life took a picture in the grass, because why would I? I always wear heels for pictures. So it's really good for hardwood floors, flat carpet, not shaggy carpet. So if that's something that you have to worry about or do, this is not the $200. Okay, Rain, this is not the $200 tripod for you. Lighting, let's talk about lighting. Ring lights, LED lights. I use an LED light. I have one on my face right now. It's there. So LED lights, ring lights, natural lighting. Again, the external flash. I typically never need anything other than the external flash. I really do love me some good dark pictures. Like, I love me a good night pic. As always, if this video was helpful, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if there's anything that I forgot, anything that I need to put in the Amazon cart for you guys, or things that you might want to use. Just let me know how I can help you guys. It takes some time to get comfortable taking your own pictures, but once you don't have to rely on other people, you can really batch do your content and like, you're just that girl, you feel me? Like today, I've literally gotten 4 outfits done. That's great, that's amazing. Like by myself in 2.5 hours. As always, thank you guys so much for watching my video. Part 2 is gonna be how I edit my pictures. This video is already just getting kind of long, so I wanted to cut it short. But as always, I will see you guys all in my next video.